Jeff and Jeremy.
Coffee's pretty popular, I'm learning from the SurfNet Communications poll question when it comes to how somebody would rather be asked out on a date.
It's very casual.
Drink, coffee, hike. Drink is drinking and hike have been neck and neck over the last 24 hours, but coffee is the one that's, I don't know. I think that's the least. That'd be my least. Like that.
I want to have a drink.
Like, I think you're going to.
I feel like by the end of the first drink, you might have a second drink, and if you have a second drink, then it's going well.
Well, and the drink,
and if at the end of the second drink you have a third drink, then you might have a shot.
The drink and the hike, I think, are going to tear down walls. Coffee screams pretentious, and like, okay, I'm going to be the most guarded person I'm going to possibly be. Like when you're having coffee, it's 2:00 in the afternoon or whatever, and it's not like, you know, you're definitely feeling somebody out, but you're throwing up your walls too.
Yeah, but at the same time, I want to know what kind of coffee they drink. Are they just drinking black coffee?
Yeah, but come on,
that's a very low maintenance person.
Like I said.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay,
it's a good
there is something
scale.
There is something to glean from every encounter.
Yeah, they're drinking some macchiato. Too fancy.
There's
for me.
something to glean from every encounter.
I don't know if I
want to
go
for a hike. You're with somebody for 45 minutes minimum, and you've got to be with them for 45 minutes, and you're going to see what kind of person they are. If they complain about the hike, well,
are you talking much when you're hiking? I mean,
yeah.
you're hiking. You're out of breath.
Depending on the hike, I would say the hike has got to be a beginner to moderate level type hike for the date. You know, hey, you want to go take a walk around the lake or something, you know.
Yeah, alcohol loosens everybody up a little bit.
No, I'm saying the ones that are going to show you the most about the person are the drink and the hike. The coffee, people are going to be super guarded. That's why I don't understand why it's the one that has outpaced everything else on this poll when we're asking people which proposition would they be more likely to accept, except for the way that the question is worded. I would accept coffee because that means I'm not going to have to put myself out there as much. That's how people are answering this, I think. Hashtag run.
Oh, my gosh. Hashtag,
run.
Hashtag poll question. Where's the results at? It was heavy earlier with the drinking.
And then coffee made a charge. And I know coffee was leading for the most part after yesterday. Like, people were like, hey, you know what? I want to make sure that that I'm protected a little bit on this date. You know? Like, coffee date is an insurance plan date.
Well, the drinkers have come out of the woodwork.
Good for you.
65% of people say they won't have a drink.
Hey, good.
I agree. That'll loosen you up a little.
That's what Julie did. Julie writes in on Facebook Messenger. She said, my friends have been trying to set me up with a guy that they work with for the past 6 months. But for whatever reason, I've never pulled the trigger on it until the other night. Maybe she's been busy. I don't know.
Gosh, 6 months. He must be a pretty good dude. But is he, though? Because he can't find a girl in 6 months.
Listen to this. I didn't even take that into consideration. So we went out on Friday for dinner and drinks. Not coffee, guys. That's what she put it in parentheses. And it turns out it was his birthday. At first,
his birthday?
Yeah. At first, I thought he was kidding and trying to get some birthday sex, but he showed me his ID, and sure enough...
That's a good play. I like that.
He showed me his ID, and sure enough, his birthday was on the 19th. We finished the date, and I had a really nice time. But I'm wondering if the guy is a complete loser because he didn't have other established plans for his birthday. Help! She says.
You know, there's two scenarios here. He's a loser. Obviously you've thought about that, or he canceled all of his plans that he was going to do so he could go out with you. Think about it. If
that's the case, he's a loser.
I don't know how old these people are. I'm going to guess they're not young. I'm going to guess they're a little bit older. Maybe he wants to be in a serious relationship, and maybe he's, Facebook stalking or Instagram stalking. And
how desperate does that look for that dude?
Well, it doesn't have to look desperate.
No, it is, because even if he canceled all his other plans with his friends, like you say, and you're supposed to be the special one,
but people celebrate on Saturday.
Like
maybe he celebrated on 420 on Saturday with his friends. He's like, hey, you know what? Let's just move what we're going to... Let's go. We'll do our going out thing on Saturday night because I'm taking this girl out.
I really think you're giving him the benefit of the doubt. I think he's a loser. I think her summation of why she even wrote in the first place is correct, and always trust your gut.
Maybe he doesn't date a lot of women like you used to. And so you're like, no big deal. I've been on a bunch of dates. And so maybe it was a big deal to him. So you're telling me if you had plans with your friends on the 19th and this girl wanted to go out with you on the 19th and it happened to be your birthday, you would tell her no?
That might be okay.
Your friends are always going to be there to go out with you.
Only thing that tells me that might be okay would be the whole 6-month factor. The fact that they've been trying to hook it up for 6 months and for whatever reason it's not working. But I would delay it another couple months if I were dude. And not say, well, it's my birthday, but you want to go out with me? Because that looks super desperate. And if you cancel your plans with your friends on your birthday, I don't know, who knows? Maybe he didn't have plans with his friends on his birthday. But if he cancels those plans, also, loser town. Because he's like, hey, dude.
Okay, I'm just going to say this. What's your name? Julie, my suggestion would be go on another date.
Give
If
him
you had a good time with the guy, you just... Now it's mind effing you because that's what we do when, we do this. Everybody
Julie,
does this about something.
Julie, I say always trust your gut. And if your gut is to write into a radio station and ask us whether or not you think this is a good idea, it's probably not a good idea.
Well, that might be true. But you said she also said she had a good time. So if you had a good time, then you know what?
But
go out again. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe 20 years down the road, if you're married and you have kids and you laugh at what a loser dad is because he asked mom out on his birthday.
That's a lot of what ifs. A lot of what if. If you end up in the trunk of a car going down the grade, that's a what if as well.
Hashtag baby poop. Jenna Bush, I guess Hager. Hager. Hager, is having her third baby.
Good for her.
She's that's a boy, I guess. I guess she's on the Today Show still.
You think the Bush kids do?
I don't know when she's on. Does she come on when Hoda and Kathy was on?
She's taking Kathy Lee's spot.
Oh, that's right.
So now, this is perfect time for NBC to end this experiment, by the way.
What experiment is that?
Just get a different show. Put a different show in there.
They tried with that chick from Fox News, Megyn Kelly.
Yeah, but
then she had to,
she likes to dress up for Halloween.
Blackface. It's amazing to me when somebody is that successful and makes that much money, and I realize there's
that
ego.
Big of a mistake.
But you make such an obvious big mistake.
You're like, hell? How did you get to this point?
You don't even say, what the hell are you thinking? You're just like, idiot.
It's like you asked somebody out on your birthday. Let me ask you the question, Nancy. You go out on a first date. This was a first date in Julie's instance. You go out on a first date with somebody, and they say, yeah, today's my birthday. What do you think about that person?
I really don't care. Birthdays don't mean much to me, so I'm kind of with him. I don't really care. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever, loser. Hold on the line. We're going to send you.
Jeremy said the same thing.
To the Wild Child show
He's
coming
like,
up on
birthday's
Saturday.
just another day.
Yeah,
Maybe,
it really is. Yeah.
They're trying to hook up the date for 6 months.
It's not a month-long celebration with you?
No, I don't do the whole week thing. I don't plan my own parties.
In fact, many times Jeremy doesn't even get recognized on his birthday. It's like Molly Ringwald in 16 Candles all the time.
They flippin' forgot your birthday.
It's always either on or around Thanksgiving. So it's actually, growing up, it was great because all the family would be there and we'd celebrate my birthday and Thanksgiving.
And people show up with
so after dinner,
Chinese exchange students.
Yeah, I'd get pumpkin pie all the time for my birthday cake. And I love pumpkin pie, so it worked out to be okay.
And the student would say hello, hot stuff to you? Yeah.
Okay. Donger would fall out of a tree in the morning.
Who would?
The donger.
Well, at least your birthday wasn't around Christmas where they give you those combo gifts. This is Christmas and your birthday. Yeah.
Well, that was the thing is I was a premature baby. I was supposed to be born on Christmas Eve. That was the date.
Previous year.
And I was born, right around Thanksgiving, so I'm actually very happy. It was just enough separation.
Early out of the womb.
I think Jeff has it the worst because his birthday is
that's that type
2
A
weeks after Christmas.
You couldn't wait. You had to get out there.
Yeah.
Early out of the womb.
That's very true.
Longest in the second grade classroom.
Oh. Hey, there's a jingle there somewhere, I think.
Cajuns.
Womb and room. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, we got some more people submitting those jingles today. We're going to start playing them on Monday.
Yeah.
The jingle that we play on Monday will be a $100 winner to Cajun.
Yeah,
Earliest
that's
out of
pretty
the
nice
womb.
Just
I don't know.
singing
It
a
doesn't
song.
take much. I mean, you proved that.
You heard me, yeah.
Jeff, have we heard your foray into the jingle?
Yeah. Earliest out of the womb. Longest in a second grade classroom. K-Johns.
Nothing says love. Really. I can't hold back my feelings like you held me back in second grade.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.